My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. This breakdown is brought to you by Premium Membership. Premium Membership brings you all sorts of betting and fantasy tools to help you make money. Things like exclusive 2, 3, and 4 leg parlays, betting calculators, parlay calculators, daily fantasy ownership projections, fighter salary rankings, and so much more. Check it out now at WeWantPicks.com. Scroll to the top and click Become a Member. And don't forget, we are giving away $50. All you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets, sign up with any one of our betting partners, make a deposit, and we send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit, we send you $50. Next up, at UFC 277, we have chiseled jaw Drew Dober taking on Rafael Alves. Drew Dober is 24-11 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, and he's coming off that insane win against Terrence McKinney. Rafael Alves is 20-10 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, and he's coming off the submission win over Mark DeCasey. Drew Dober is a fun take one to give one striker. He's got nice power, a very good chin, and a willingness to brawl. And if we just spend a minute and think about this guy's chin, first of all, like, it's formed very well. The guy is a good-looking guy with a fantastic chin.
Looks like me, doesn't it?
You guys are very similarly positioned. Absolutely. But what is more impressive is how functional that freaking thing is. Terrence McKinney blasted that guy. Blasted him. And the fact that he was able to survive what he survived, keep his wits about him, and then win that fight, it was absolutely insane. He might literally have the pound-for-pound best chin in all of MMA. He is technically sound, but that really doesn't stop him from getting wild. He's very durable, and unless your name is Islam, any fight with Drew Dober is going to be a tough fight. I wouldn't say that he has holes on the ground, but historically speaking, the way you beat him is you just take him down. Rafael Alves is the proud owner of the biggest weight miss in the history of UFC. That was at 145 pounds. The UFC forced him up to 155 pounds. His first fight, they punished him with a really bad matchup. But his last fight, he actually looked pretty good. And frankly, he's looked pretty good at 155 in general, and he should stay there. He's coming off that quick submission win over Mark DeCasey, and that was a fight where most people expected him to lose. Alves is very flashy with solid speed and power. He is a finisher, but if he doesn't finish the fight, we have seen him slow down and get into some trouble. He can finish you both standing or on the ground, but we have yet to see him get a takedown in the UFC. How could I not pick Drew Dober here? The dude has an incredible chin, dangerous hands, and although he can be taken down, Rafael Alves has yet to take anyone down in the UFC. I see Drew Dober doing what he does, get hit, and then hit you harder. I got a moneyline bet on Drew, and his chin's going to give out eventually. I just don't think it's in this fight. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, that's the tale of the story, and that's really all this fight comes down to is how the hell long is Drew Dober's chin going to keep holding up? And it holds up, but it doesn't hold up great, right? Because he gets dropped, and he gets dropped, and he gets dropped, and he does come back, and he does come back, and he does come back. I will say for this matchup, I did place already, does not go the distance. It's minus 180. I think that's one of the better values on the card because both these guys are finishers that, Drew gets dropped. Rafael, as you mentioned, had his weight issues. He had his cardio issues. I did do the deep dive in Instagram, as I always do, and there is a lot of pictures, not of him training, not a lot of it. It's him on a treadmill. He is posting pictures of him just running and running and running on a treadmill. So I think that he's really trying to sure up. Who knows if that's going to hold up because some people just don't have cardio, right? No matter how hard they work, some people just don't have it, and some people do have it. But they just go so hard, like in that first round, that they just absolutely blow their load. You see that with Rafael Fiziev sometimes. He just loves fighting so much. And Rafael Alves is one of those guys that just loves fighting so much. He is just a little cannonball. And Drew Dober is the exact same way. I think that this could easily be the fight of the night. These guys are going to go after it, and it's really whoever's chin holds up. And I think it's the key to this is going to be the counter striking because both these guys are going to initiate exchanges on their own accord. But whoever's able to find that last punch in every single exchange is going to win this fight. And I'll be honest with you. I know that Drew Dober, I'm never going to question the toughness of Drew Dober's, right? He is game to throw down. He will get dropped, will keep coming back. You referenced the Terrence McKinney fight. But I just feel like against Rafael Alves, at some point that chin is going to give out enough And Rafael Alves is a guy that will also go tit for tat in the striking, has just as much power in Drew Dober. And Drew Dober has sneaky power in the way that he doesn't have to throw the big shots with power. You saw it against Brad Riddell. It was just really nice, tight shots that dropped Brad Riddell and had him hurt in that fight. So, obviously, I don't want to say obviously Drew Dober's a play. Drew Dober is the play. He's shown his toughness. He showed his own power. And he has wrestling if he really wants to use it. I'm just going to bang on the fact that his chin is not going to hold up versus the cannonball of Rafael Alves. So I've been back and forth on this. I'm going to play the underdog here. I don't love it. I'm not going to be, it's definitely probably not, it's not going to be the lock of the week or anything like that, but I'm going to play Alves on this and just assume that Drew Dober's chin is going to give out eventually. It's not the best bet, but that's my bet so far. But my bet for this does not go the distance. And actually, BetOnline kind of screwed me because they made me place it twice.
Bet 11 times in 3 seconds.
Yeah,
in different contexts too, yeah.
Right, I'm a thesaurus. I placed this and it wasn't placing, so I placed it again. So I placed it twice. So now I have 3.2 units on does not go the distance. I tried to play 1.8 to win a unit back, but there it goes.
Well, 8 and 8 is 16. I don't know where 3.2 came from, but okay.
18.
Yeah. And look at this. A super chat from Joe Todoro coming off of his $60,000 win. $10 from Joe Todoro says, join the family if you haven't. You won't regret it. And Joe is talking about, thank you, Joe, very, very much. And Joe's talking about premium membership. Go to WeWantPicks.com, scroll to the top, click Become a Member. All sorts of tools, early bets, and information that you don't get here, that you will get there, that'll hopefully help you win some money. Drew Dober, $9,000 in DraftKings. I've already got real life money bet on him, so I don't know if I'm going to put him in my DraftKings lineup. $9,000 is a lot. I recognize that Alves is very tough. I might do the 9,000. I'm really on the fence with Drew Dober at 9,000. I'm assuming you're not in that boat. What about the $7,200 on your man Alves?
Yeah, I'll have to see how my lineup stacks up. I haven't made it yet, but he's definitely a live underdog in my mind. Because Drew Dober, the reason he's tough, as I keep saying, you're called tough because you get hit, and he gets hit.
Yes, correct. Completely agree. That chin's going somewhere. I just don't know when. Monkey Knife Fight, 80 or 58 to 36 total strikes per guy. I think it's a more. Even if there's a stoppage in this fight, both of them have proven that they will go at it, they will swing, and they'll go out there and fight. So I do think it's a more. What do you think?
I think it's a less. I think it's a first round slobber knocker.
Slobber? Oh, that's right. Well, you put your incorrect math worth of units on fight does not go the distance. So I don't necessarily think there is an early stoppage, which is why I'm not a giant fan of the $9,000. But I like Drew to win. You like Alves to win, but you don't love that pick. I think Monkey Knife Fight is more. You think it's less because it's a stoppage. You guys can make your own decisions of what to do here. Go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit, and we will send you 50 smackaroos. WeWantPicks.com/bets.